Hi, good morning. This is Sam, Physio Central. This is a level 3 Pilates workout. It's going to be slightly fast-paced and we're going to really do a lot of stretching upper body today and lots of core and glutes. So get ready. No equipment needed today, just your mats and a comfortable space. So we start in standing. We're going to start with our feet apart, toes pointing out, knees bent. From there, breathe in, go down and up. Warming up the body first and warming up our legs. Off we go. So knees going out and in. Tummy stays in a little bit, slightly engaged. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay down. Small pumps. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And back up. Keep your feet in the same position. We're going to add the arms as we lift and lower. So we go down, lift the arms up and lower. 3, 4, 5 and 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and hold. Palms facing down, shoulder level. Stay in that position. Small pumps. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Good work. All right. From there, bring both hands up, shoulder level, palms facing the front of the room. Chin down towards your chest. Bring your hands together. Start curling down as you breathe in. Breathe out, open and stretch. Breathing in, chin down towards your chest. Bring your hands together. Curl your spine forward as you breathe in. And breathe out. 3 more, nice and slow. Breathing in. Breathing out. Breathing in. And breathing out. And again, breathing in. And breathing out. And release. Shake your hands. Bring one foot forward. So I'm bringing the left foot forward, pelvis facing forward. We're lunging down and then pushing back up. So let's do a few of these, working the legs, keeping pelvis facing forward. 3, 4, 5. Let's change legs and right foot forward. Both knees facing forward, pelvis facing forward as we go down and up. 2, 3, 4, 5, and back. Okay, let's change legs again. Left foot forward. We're going to add a stretch. So we're going to lunge down. Left hand near our left foot. Stretch that right hand up. And lower. Push back. Change legs. Right foot forward. Lunge down. Right hand near your right foot. Stretch the left hand up. And change. And alternate. Left foot forward. Lunge down. Left hand near the left foot. Breathe out as you stretch. And change. Right foot forward, lunge. Right hand near the right foot, stretch that left. Good. And let's do one more on each side. Lunging down with your left. Left hand on the floor, stretch. And change. Right foot forward as you lunge down. Stretch that left hand up as you breathe out. Good. And release. Well done. From this position, let's come over in 4-point kneeling. Hands underneath our shoulder, knees underneath our hips. From there, let's start warming up the spine. So taking the hips back as you breathe in. Breathe out, push on your hands, drop the hips forward. And let's repeat. Breathing in, take those hips back. Breathing out, cobra stretch. And again, repeat. Breathing in, stretch. Breathing out, cobra stretch. Drop those hips down. 2 more, nice and slow. Stretch back as you breathe in. And bring those hips forward as you breathe out. And back into 4-point kneeling. So making sure hands are underneath our shoulders, head in line with the spine. Starting with your right leg, slide that right leg away. Lift and lower. And repeat. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Another set. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slide the leg back in. Changing legs. Slide the left leg out. Again, make sure you're nice and strong on the shoulders. You haven't lost the head. So the head is still in line with your spine. Lift that left foot up. And palms up and down, toe touching the floor. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Another set. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And release. Let's stretch. Left hand goes underneath. Thread the needle as you breathe out. Breathe in back to center. Right hand goes underneath. Thread the needle. Breathe in back to center. Repeat. Left hand goes underneath. Return to center. Breathe out. Right hand goes underneath. And return. 1 more on each side. Left thread the needle. And return. Right thread the needle. And return. Well done. Back to 4-point kneeling. We're going to do the dog exercise. So starting with the right foot goes out and back in. The most important bit is that your pelvis stays level. Don't try to rush this exercise because it's really important that you're using the right muscles. As you open out, so rotation of the hip. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Change legs. Left hip. Rotate out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Change legs again. Right leg, another set. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Can you feel your glutes working? 2, 1. I can definitely feel mine. Change legs. Last set. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good work. Child's pose to stretch and breathe out. And back and forward kneeling. And last exercise in this position, opposite arm, opposite leg, Superman. So slide one leg out, opposite arm. And we're now bringing elbow to knee and stretch. Elbow to knee and stretch. So remember, breathing in, breathing out as you stretch. Really try and focus that both arm and leg reach out at the same time. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's change legs. Opposite arm, opposite leg. This time it's the right leg, left arm for me. Take a few seconds just to make sure you're in the right position. And then breathing in, elbow to knee. Breathe out. Elbow to knee. Breathe out. So know that you need to curl the spine as you bring elbow to knee, returning the spine to neutral as we reach. 4. And again, this needs a lot of work on your upper body as well. So that right hand is working nice and strongly. 5 more. 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. All right, turn over on your backs. Let's stretch our back. So lying down, flat on your back. Let's bring the right foot on the left knee and pull that leg towards you. Give it a good stretch. And let's change legs. So now placing the left foot on the right knee. Pull that right thigh towards you and stretch. Good, and release. Stretch the left leg away. Bring that right knee across your body. Look over your right. Let's give a good stretch to our lower back as well. And then change legs. So stretch the right. Bring that left knee across. Look over your left shoulder. And feel that stretch. Good, and release. All right, so back to center. Let's have our knees bent, feet on the floor. Make sure there's nothing under your heads for the next exercise. We're going to go into a single leg bridge. So hands down by your side. Flatten your back completely on the mat before you lift your hips up. We're going up as high as you can. And from there, we're going to start lifting our feet up. So from the hips, we're going to lift and lower. And alternate. Lift and lower. 2, lift that right foot, lower. And left and lower. Don't be tempted to rush. The whole idea is that your hips stay high. If you're unable to keep your hips level, probably this is too advanced for you. So go back to our usual normal bridging without the hip lift. 4. 1 more on each side. Right. Left. And lower the spine down. So breathe to prepare again, and we're doing that again. So lift the hips high. So if you found the previous exercise too difficult, I suggest you stay in this position. And if you can, we're off doing a hip lift. So again, 5, repetitions on each side, nice and slow. When you lift, make sure the hips stay up and you're lifting the knee in line with your hip. 3, 4, and one more, 5, and lower the spine. Good. All right, bring both hands above your heads, keeping your elbows nice and soft, resting on the floor, on the carpet, wherever you are. And let's do one more bridging, really flattening that spine, lifting the spine as high as you can, this time without the hip lift. So let's just enjoy this really nice mobility stretch on your spine, no tension in the neck. Hold for a few seconds. And then slowly roll down, being really aware of those vertebrae as they go down on the floor. Imagine there's Velcro and you are peeling your spine again, one vertebra at a time onto the floor. And let's do that one more, flattening that spine, lifting, we're peeling off the Velcro now, one vertebra at a time. Hold that position for a few seconds, feel that nice stretch on your back. And slowly roll down. Good, and release, lower your hands down. Well done. Okay, from there, let's lift one leg up into tabletop. And then both legs up into tabletop. So let's have both feet together, knees slightly apart. Make sure you're in the right position, knees in line with your hips. Let's lift both hands, palms facing each other, shoulder level. Breathe out, open those hands out sideways, really nice stretch, opening your chest. And close. And repeat, breathe out, open the chest. And close. Now, if this is causing any discomfort in your lower back, then go down to a single leg tabletop. But if you like a slightly harder challenge, then stay in double tabletop, meaning both legs are up. Keep an eye on what's happening in your lower back. You should need to be, it's still in neutral. Make sure you're not arching. 5 more, nice and slow. Open the chest. 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Bring both knees towards your chest, hug your knees. Maybe massage your spine a little bit if you want to rock from one side to another, whatever feels comfortable at this stage. Okay. Now stretch both legs up towards the ceiling if you can, pointing your toes towards the ceiling. Place both hands behind your head, and as you breathe out, lift up towards your feet, nice and gentle, and low. Breathe out, lift, and lower. Now if this is too difficult, or again if it doesn't feel right on your lower spine, bend your knees, go back to double tabletop. If that also feels difficult, probably this level is not right for you. And lower. And lift. And lower. 5 more, nice and slow, breathing out as you lift. Lift. Make sure that your strength is coming from your tummy, not from your neck. You're not pulling your neck up. 3, 2, 1, and release. And again, bring those knees towards you. Let's drop both knees to your left now. Open that right hand and look over your right shoulder. And now take both knees towards your right. Look over your left shoulder and enjoy that stretch. Good, and back to center. Okay, keep rolling over onto your side. And let's come in this sideways position. We're going to finish off with some really nice stretching. Okay, so stretch that right leg away and then bring that right hand over and stretch. Actually, I'm going to bend this elbow. So this is the starting position. Let me explain again, sorry. So the lower knee is bent, this one is straight, and I'm resting on this elbow. I'm on my left side, resting on the left elbow. Stretch that right hand up, sideways first, so that gives you a really nice stretch in your waist. And then from there, start twisting and reach the floor or the carpet, wherever you are. Feel that nice stretch. Breathing in, returning. Breathing out, stretch. Breathing in, returning. Breathing out, stretch. And release. Let's change sides. So now lying on the left elbow. The right knee is bent, stretching that left foot. Stretching sideways first. When you feel that stretch in your waist, that's when you start twisting down towards the floor and reaching as high as you can. And release as you breathe in. Breathe out, stretch. When you feel that stretch, you start twisting towards the floor. And release. And let's do one more. Breathing out, stretch. Good. Hold that stretch, feel it. And release. Well done. From that position, keep on turning on your hands and knees again. And this time I want you to take your feet back. And then we're going to walk with our hands back towards our feet. Hold that position, feel the stretch in your hamstring. And then roll back up nice and slowly. And we're repeating this again, so we're going to do a forward roll again. So nice and gently forward roll all the way down towards the floor. Bend the knees if you feel that there's too much tension at the back. We're going to walk forward with our hands until we're in a plank position, holding for a few seconds, and then walking back towards your feet. This gives you a really nice stretch in your hamstrings. And again, hold for a few seconds, and then roll back up. And let's repeat that. Forward roll down. Walk forward with your hands. Plank position, hold for a few seconds. And start walking backwards towards your feet. And roll back up. Good. And let's do that one last time. This is your last exercise. Forward roll. Stretch that body. Walk forward with your hands. And then walk back. And slowly roll back up. Good. Well done. And I'm going to finish with a stretch which we done at the beginning. So take the lunge position, one foot in front of the other. Lunge all the way down, knee towards the floor. If your left foot is forward, your left hand goes next to it. And breathe out as you stretch. Hold that stretch now. And release. Let's change legs. So let's bring that right foot forward. We're in the lunge position again. Right hand goes next to it. Stretch that left hand up. And this gives you a really nice stretch in your hips, which are opening, and also in your upper back. And release. All right. Hopefully that makes you feel better and it makes you feel good. It definitely makes me feel better. I can feel that my upper body is more flexible and loose and more open. And it also puts me in a good mood to exercise. And I hope it does put you in a good mood as well. Hope you enjoyed it. Take care. Stay safe.